Hey everyone, this is Vic from Drop the Spotlight here at Classic Game Fest in Austin, Texas. I'm here with this lovely individual, hardcore driven to the musical realm. This is MegaRan. How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. You had an intense musical feast out there with Bitforce. Tell me more about your music.
Well, I like to combine all the things I love. Hip-hop, the spontaneity of jazz music, video games, classical stuff. And we just put it all together and have a good time, man. A good retro experience, which I thought was perfect to bring to Classic Game Fest. And here we are. We had a really fun set.
Awesome, awesome. And I believe you were doing your 10-year anniversary from your first album. How did you see yourself from your first time doing your mixtape to now?
Wow. From then, I was so scared because no one had ever really done what I was trying to do. And now to see big events like this popping up and becoming successful and thriving, it's a great thing, man. And it just taught me to never be scared, to be fearless. Sometimes you got to step out on a limb and try something new, and you'd be surprised at the results. So now I feel like, not even being cocky, like I can't fail. Like anything I try, it's always worth the effort to see it all the way through.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. Awesome to hear. And which cities are you going to be going to now right after Classic Game Fest?
Oh, man. And next week I go to Washington, D.C. I play an esports tournament, actually, where we'll be judging and performing at the Smithsonian. And they don't do a lot of hip-hop concerts there, but I feel like that's really epic to be able to take what we do into new places. So, man, it's just like after that, it's just more conventions, and then I finally come home and work on my new album.
Awesome. Do you have a timetable currently for your new album, or are you just still in the process?
Nah, still in the process. I don't want to rush it, but it's coming together well. And I can't wait to put it out for everybody.
And I know I'm throwing this out there, but have you ever thought of maybe trying out for NXT and for the WWE?
I'm too old, man. I'm 30-something. And, if maybe it was 10 years ago, I would have tried it. But I feel like now I'm a little old. Things don't recover as quickly. I took a couple of bumps just like practicing, and I was hurting for a week. So I don't really know. I mean, maybe. If I can get into a no-bump type of position where maybe get like a Great Khali type of deal where I just walk in and wreak havoc and then leave, like nobody ever takes me off my feet. That would be fun. But I don't know. Maybe.
Awesome. I'm a big fan of wrestling as well, and I did see you on SmackDown. It was when A New Day and the Usos were having that rap thing with Wale. Can you tell me more about that experience?
It was unbelievable, man. Being out there. Wale's I would like to consider him a friend. He's a good guy, a musical mentor. I've been really close with the New Day for a few years, and it just all worked out. It was an event centering around hip-hop. It was in my home city of Phoenix, so it just really worked out. And they were like, man, let's do it. And it happened, and I still can't believe that it actually walked that ramp. I'm like where all of my heroes have been. It was just an amazing experience.
Awesome. And how long have you been to wrestling?
Oh, man, my whole life pretty much, man. I can remember the first WrestleMania. I can remember Saturday Night's Main Event in the 80s up until now. I took breaks occasionally, but I can remember wrestling always being a part of my life at every key moment, It's always been there.
Awesome. Like, 2 more questions. This one, what was your favorite moment from the Monday Night Wars?
Wow. I think when Goldberg beat Hogan on Monday Nitro in Atlanta, that was one of those moments. I was flipping back and forth. I used to always flip back and forth. And when they announced that they were going to have that match in Atlanta, I kept it locked on WCW and watched it. I was a big Goldberg mark. And so I really enjoyed seeing that.
Awesome. Last question. Is there anything you want to say to our fans concerning for your music? Like what you want them to take out of the music from a learning experience?
I want you to really believe and remember that anything's possible. Like I say on stage, I'm a guy who didn't see myself doing this. I was an English teacher for a long time who did music on the side. And one day I decided to try to make my passion my reality, and it's worked out. So I got to say that anything's possible. You got to believe that your passion can absolutely become your job. And so if you give it the most work, the first in and the last, to stop, then you'll absolutely see success. So see anything through to the end, and you will be successful. That's what my music hopefully will show people, that anybody can do it. If you work hard and you believe in yourself, which is so much easier said than done, but if you do those things, you just can't lose. You just gotta believe.
Thank you.
In the words of Parappa the Rapper, I gotta believe.
Place one. PS1 Gold. I love that game. I would play that demo all the time. But thank you again, MegaRan. Check him out on stage as he be trying around the world, as well as check out his music as well on social media. This is Vic from Drop the Spotlight, as well as this homeboy right now.
Yo.
Here at Classic Game Fest in Austin, Texas. We'll see you at the
Drop the spotlight, yo.